Alright, good everybody. I already said my good mornings, but we haven't said good morning to the ferrets. It is ferrets time to get all cleaned up. This is Rufus the Goofus. On his registration it says Rufus the Ruthless. He has to get his nails done. Ew, and a smell treatment. Say hi to everybody, Rufus. Rufus is a 2-year-old ferret. He is irregular in color. He's just a regular brown ferret. He's, well, if you ask me, he's more hyper than others. He's a very friendly little boy. He came, as usual, from a pet store. He was the last one in the cage. Just couldn't leave him lay there, and it was Valentine's Day. So this is my Valentine's Day gift. This is Rufus the Goofus. We're going to trim up his nails real quick and see if he'll let us, and then I'll show you what kind of spray to spray him with, because I got to go grab it. But let's get his nails done real quick, because that's the hardest thing to do with them. He's getting his nails done, regular little itty-bitty cat nail clippers, and he's getting a little bit of wormer because he's got the hiccups, and he might have some worms to go along with them hiccups. So we're just going to put him down like this, and we're going to try, because ferrets are hyper. If you don't get all the nails in one day, you're normally fine. You don't squeeze his nails like you do a cat or a dog, because he'll freak out at you. You cut only the long ones because he does play with the cats. No, I'm not hurting him. I'm making him listen. Anyway, I'm making you listen. Again, if you don't trim up a ferret's nails, they're going to scratch the far out of him. Now he's going to sit up here for a second and experiment with everything on the counter. More than likely just his nail clippers. And all it takes is a wee little drop for a ferret. This is catwormer, but I forget the doggone name of the crap. I get it from my breeding buddy. You just want to get it barely on his teeth. And while he's licking it up, you can see his beautiful, beautiful teeth. I'll bring him up for you. He got nice, pretty shiners. Nice and clean, young teeth. Very good, Rufus boy. Very good. Now that he's been, you only do the front claws because the back paws normally don't get too long. I'll show you something that's really neat. The back claws are for digging mostly. And they are really thick, so you can accidentally hit a vein. You only have a little smidge here that you could cut off if you wanted to. See that little itty bitty tip? It ain't worth trying to trim. So if you handle them a lot, we don't handle our ferrets daily. We pet them daily. We play with them. We talk to them. We love them, huh? But we don't handle them, pick them up like this all the time, or let them run around the floor all the time. Because when we do, they go nuts. Hi, Mika. All the cats love the ferrets. They love everybody. Let me find this spray real quick. Okay. Yes, I'm always unorganized. Ferret odor. You don't want to go get Nature's Miracle for skunks and try to clean your ferret with it. It's not a good idea. You just a couple, and normally he's going to bounce around. No, this does not hurt a ferret. They are very pliable and moving around. And then you just rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. And as you see, Rufus don't mind at all, do you? See, no, I don't mind at all. It is like having a furry mammal that's half snake or something. These things slither around everywhere, don't you? We're going to bring out the older one, Nikita. She's normally easy to work with, but like I said, older. All right, here you go, buddy. Come here, Nikita. Watch out, Goofus. Goofus is a Houdini. That's why you use a clippy. This is Nikita. She is a panda bear ferret. She is well, Faye Davis gave her to us. So she goes onto the rescue list when she goes to the vet. But she's a panda bear ferret. She's approximately 8 to 9 years old. She's very old for a ferret. So we're going to do her nails up. We're going to check for any worms. Like I said, she's older. Check for fleas. Normally fleas will hang out on a ferret's butt and on their underneck. She got one flea, so this spray will help. Okay, we're going to take Nikita and put her in her nail trimming position here. We're going to put them in my fingers the right way. And Nikita normally don't mind. If you see me only doing 2, it's because these 2 center toenails grow a lot faster than these sides. Nikita grows all of hers at once normally. So it's normally a full-blown trim on her. These things get sharp. They dig up your couches. They dig up your chairs. The word ferret means thief. I know, there's a fish tank. Oh, let me get this last one. You can look at that fish tank. Okay, look at that fish tank. Nikita is our little baby. She is so old that we thought that when we first got her, we thought we were going to lose her. She was malnourished. I'll show you what kind of food is best for ferrets. I don't believe in Marshalls. You're getting it all over you. You're getting it all over you. Not where I want it, though. Not where I want it. Come on. There you go. Nikita, for how old she is, them are some good chompers. That one is pretty bad. Her 2 top ones are pretty bad. But the rest are very nice, actually. She needs a toothbrushing, so we'll get to that. Alright. You ever get an animal that's freaking out on you, by the way? Nikita isn't doing it, but I grab them by the back of their neck like this. And if they're being bad, you just gently go boop, boop, boop about 3 times. And boy, you get a calmer animal. Now, I'm not going to have a calm animal because she hates this. She's proving me wrong, Todd. There you go. Oh, let's get your belly. Belly, 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 belly. And rub the stuff in. Ferrets stink. They have a natural scent gland. They're going to stink. Nikita's the best one, though. She just got worms, so she don't want to give me ferret kisses. But we're going to put her up, and we're going to check out another little animal while we're online. And I think I'm going to put her in this one. That way I ain't going to fight with that door. There you go. Now the people get cleaned out of the cage. It gets cleaned out twice a day. But me and Todd, it's a 2-hour program every morning. Okay. Alright, here we got Jesco. We're going to bring him over here. That I'm getting warning that light is in the camera. Okay. Now the cats are harder. Jesco was born in our house. He is out of our Bengal Savannah breeding program. And he's going to growl at me because I'm clipping his nails. He's going to be a butthead, so he's going to be. So this will be the best time to show you. It semi-paralyzes him. So he can't be a jerk like he is right now. Hey. He'd rather pull that ear. No, I was not biting it. I hold it with my lips. When a mama cat, I don't care how old the babies are, we have watched it ourselves, gets mad at these guys, it's up with them. She didn't care, neither do I. I do not want my face bit off or scratched because an animal doesn't want to listen. You have 2 nails left. Quit. Jesco likes to fight with me because he was born here and he's my favorite, and he knows it. This is an old-fashioned technique. If you don't have to use it, don't. It's pretty risky, but the animal can't get away from this unless I let go. There you go. You're all done, big boy. Oh, shoot. Oh, well. I got more. Sperm medicine doesn't work around here, does it? Uh-uh. Okay. He's all wormed. Frisky as can be. A lot of times if they lose fur back here, it's because of fleas or like it's winter right now, so it's probably really dry air. Now this is an easy problem that I fix almost every week. They dump every one of my containers. Somebody does. That's why we do it on the cutting board. That's clean. Wormer doesn't go bad. It could be in the refrigerator or it could be outside. It's some kind of horse wormer. I'll get the name for you guys. Alright. Clean up my station real quick and I'll get Milo. Come here, Mummy. Alright. We're only doing a couple of cats that need it done because the others were done. This is Milo. Bring that camera over, babe. Milo had, or has, bubble ear. His ear was swollen out about 1 inch. Called the vet. Same answer I gave. Here's the first cut. You cut his ear open, all the infection can come out. You make sure it stays open. You put something in it to keep it open. Well, he got the little tube I had in it out. Easy, please. So we had to recut him a little bit to get the pus pocket out that was left. But there isn't much left, is there? There isn't much left, is there? Okay, all Milo needs is his wormer. He didn't get it the other day when the others did. There goes a speaker from the big cat. Now Milo's a big boy. He weighs in at a good healthy 12 pounds. So he gets a double dose. But I really wanted you guys to see this ear because this we have been working on for 3 weeks. And it might never stand back up, but it's looking potentially good that it might. He's actually picking it up a little bit and being good with it. This is our Maine Coon, guys. He's a good boy. Very good boy. Sit down. This one is a snow Bengal. I'm going to explain. The big lynx decided that he was going to try to breed her one day, and then she decided she was going to jump into the oven with the oven door cracked, cooling off. So we've been treating this with a bunch of different medications. But today Bo needs her wormer, and she does need her nails done, but I don't know if I'm going to get to them with this cat. Let's see if she'll be nice. Give me your claws. Give me your claws. Okay, she just had them done last week. So she shouldn't be cutting herself open yet. Stay. Now like you see with Bo, there's no grabbing her by the neck because of her injuries that I will treat here in a second. So, just gotta be gentle and put your finger. I'm not holding her like, I'm holding her with 2 fingers so I can get the wormer in her mouth. And normally I use a syringe, but this stuff is so thick. It's just easier to do that. And once they taste the flavor of it, they normally don't care too bad. Alright. You cover this hole because Bo does have fleas, takes all the blood on her, and where she scratched, took off all of her medicine. So I use Heart's flea spray for dogs, Ultra Guard. For dogs and cats. With her having a bunch of this big sore, I cover it up. And I just go around it a little bit. Rub the stuff in barely. And pick up the cat. Come here, Bo. And rub it into her ears. Because they love to hide on their face. Now this is Bodine. Like I said, she's a snow Bengal. She's a good little girl, aren't you? She's healing greatly. And should be doing better by, I give it spring, that sore will be gone. You'll never know what happened. But that's it for the cats and the ferrets that I had to do today. Check in with me here shortly. We'll be doing fish.